Game 3 between the Lakers and the Wolves was a slugfest that dialed the drama to 11.
Drives inside on the slam! Oh, what a finish from Anthony Edwards!
A flu game that no one saw coming, a 13-1 run that turned Target Center into a bonfire of adrenaline. Timberwolves Lakers was already popcorn material, but Game 3 was absolutely pivotal. The following is a full breakdown of the strategies, gut checks, and momentum swings that made this game the masterpiece that it was. The NBA playoffs are heating up, and my fellow GOATs, don't miss out on the opportunity to create lasting memories by going and seeing these awesome games live with your loved ones. And with the help of today's sponsor, SeatGeek, creating those memories is now cheaper than ever. Right now, you can get tickets for Pacers vs. Bucks for $190. That is a robbery in today's economy. Or maybe you want to hit up a baseball game. SeatGeek has you covered. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. Kendrick Lamar, Kevin Hart, heck, even Disney on Ice, if you can think it. SeatGeek has it, and SeatGeek has your back. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so you know you're getting a good deal. Plus, every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee, and you know I came through for you guys. Use code GOAT for $20 off tickets at SeatGeek. That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code GOAT. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. Time to geek out on our favorite sport with SeatGeek. The game started with both Ant and Rudy dying on screens, and LA capitalizing on the 5-on-3.
Rui Hachimura knocks down the first shot of the game.
Followed by that same wide pin down for LeBron that we saw in Game 2.
Stay on the floor. LeBron hits a little mid-range jump shot.
On the other side of the court, due to Ant's gravity, Rudy found himself wide open in the paint, and with Reeves sinking to tag him, Mike Conley found McDaniels.
That's how you gotta make him pay. If they're gonna put two on the ball and they're gonna cover Rudy on the roll, that skip pass was right on time.
On the handoff, Hayes initially played at the level, but with Rudy immediately rescreening on the Hayes recovery, Ant found daylight.
Edwards with the handle. That previous foul on Jackson Hayes. Long range three. Money.
Woo. That was cash money right there. I mean, that was nothing but net from Ant.
McDaniels was hounding Luka at the point of attack, leading to shot clock violations for LA.
McDaniels on Doncic. Good hands. Doncic gives it up. Reeves with the heave. Air ball. That's a shot clock violation. Crowd loves it.
And on the other side of the court, the plan was to make Doncic work every time down the court.
McDaniels penetrating, puts it up off glass for two. They still remain hot.
The Wolves continued relentlessly hunting Luka on the pick and roll switch, but Bron's help threw a wrench in Coach Finch's plan.
Corner of the key, reaching in was Doncic. They do deflect it away. Gobert's underneath and they strip him from the basketball.
Wonder Boy needed all the help he could get because he was sick.
Hey, Mike. Well, Luka Doncic has been battling a stomach bug all day. He came into the game feeling the effects of that. Upset stomach, low energy. He's looked a little shaky to start this game. Something to keep an eye on throughout the rest of it.
Regardless, the great ones find a way to dig deep despite the circumstances.
Luka wants to go baseline, instead shoots it over McDaniels. Not an easy shot, but it is for Luka, I guess.
LeBron's help on Minnesota's whoever offense on Luka kept spoiling things for the Wolves, and his rim running in transition was drawing bodies and opening up wide gaps for LA to exploit.
Doncic all the way to the hole, drive, kick, AR, got it!
Seeing Austin Reeves in trouble after picking up the ball, Rui flashed to the nail. But Rudy's rim deterrence had Finney-Smith panicking on the baseline cut, and the Wolves were off to the races.
There's a cutting Finney-Smith. Working on Gobert! Bobbled him up! Edwards the other way, throwing it down!
With Naz Reid worried about a potential flex screen from Reeves to Bron, James got a window behind the ensuing screens from Rui and Reeves.
McDaniels in front of him. LeBron pulls up just inside the line and's got another bucket.
And Austin Gamble for the steal gave McDaniels the step, and the kid out of Washington took care of the rest.
McDaniels, two more.
And with no one expecting him to pull off the handoff, Dante's Rainbow took the Wolves' early lead to 9.
Off to DiVincenzo, long range three, bottoms.
On the flip side, Coach Finch then started blitzing Luka, but falling away on the skip pass, he somehow found a way to get it right into Dorian's shooting pocket. Off the Rudy screen, Dante's Hezi lifted Rui, and with the Lakers' defense now in panicked rotation, Reed was able to snatch the offensive rebound.
Won't go. Reed the offensive board. Bullying inside. Kisses it off the window for two.
Seeing LA loading up on Ant, Randall's cut created the passing angle, and Edwards was able to thread it.
Edwards double team inside to Randall. Good position, backs it home. Timeout Lakers. 8-point lead for the Timberwolves. An 11-point turnaround.
After the break, Minnesota came out in a zone, and a simple ball reversal to Reeves was the first way around the coverage.
Reeves fires away and takes care of the zone.
Next, it was a Finney-Smith flash to the nail, with Reeves attacking Randall's closeout after the switch to hook up Vandy on the baseline cut.
Reeves down the middle he goes. Great pass, good feed. Throw it down, Vando.
Minnesota continued scorching.
Alexander Walker.
They continued swarming.
Minnesota. James falls down. Reed right on top of him. Finds Doncic. Shot clock winding down. Has to put it up. And another 24-second violation.
They continued fighting for every loose ball.
Can't hit the three. Rebound. Chased down by Randall. Loose ball foul. And Randall getting the crowd into it.
32-26, an early 6-point lead for Minnesota to start. JJ wasted no time getting back on the hunt, dragging Conley into pick and rolls and letting LeBron eat.
James gets away, Conley on him, mismatch, and James takes advantage, can't get it to fall, but the follow banks it home.
On the LeBron pick and rolls, Coach Finch wanted McDaniels going under, but Braun was still able to beat both Jalen and Rudy to the spot.
It's McDaniels trying to stop him. LeBron goes around one, goes around two, and lays it up and in.
After setting the flex screen for Braun, Reeves flew off Vandy's pin down with all the daylight in the world.
But still, good job by the Laker defense. Austin, yes sir!
JJ ran the same play again, this time with Braun flying off a Vandy down screen to attack Rudy and drop.
Chasing him, James finds the elbow, jump shot's good, rattles it in. He's 6 of 8 from the field.
The mismatch hunting was a two-way street.
Edwards battling with Reeves.
Even though Conley and Reeves were being put in every action, these competitors were fighting to the death.
Stripped by Reeves, nice hands defensively, comes right back the other end.
With Luka sick as a dog, LeBron James took it upon himself to try and carry the team on both ends of the court.
It was a little too strong. Edwards blocked! They block Edwards! James picked up by Goodwin. Here comes LeBron the other way. Now he's tardy getting back to the other end. Here comes LeBron the other way. Pulls up, three-pointer, puts it in. LeBron James, 16 points already. 8. And 6 of them in the first. James knocks down the three. His second.
LeBron is feeling it.
What a game.
On the stagger for Ant, Rui was too worried about the second screener, so Ant countered with a backdoor cut. Off the sideline out of bounds down screen, Luka went to work and illegally got the advantage by stepping on McDaniels' foot.
Doncic looking for an opening. McDaniels plays him well, but Doncic's nice fake. Knocks down his second field goal.
And going the other way, the Wolves were carving up LA with points in the paint.
And there's another foul. Count it! Julius Randle with the strong finish.
With Ant chasing him around the high pick and roll, Reeves got to attack a retreating Gobert in drop.
Reeves away from the block try of Randle from behind.
JJ was happy with his team defensively.
Good job contesting. Don't overreact to that, okay? Continue to build our shifts. It's loud in here. Let's do a great job of communicating, okay? Our defensive pressure right now is much better. They're feeling us. Keep making feeling us. Let's go.
But Edwards' explosiveness and rim pressure was a headache and a half to deal with.
Left the layup short. McDaniels there for the follow.
Seeing some space, Reeves was on attack mode with James once again cleaning up.
Now 5 for 7. Oh, here comes Reeves. All the way, can't finish. Tap once, tap twice.
There's LeBron with
Count
the tap.
Luka was still clearly laboring. With the Lakers doubling Randall in the post, Ant found a gap on the weak side.
Kick out. Edwards sets the feet, hits the three.
His second three-pointer, he's got 12.
And with Ant sitting in the gap to take away LeBron's drive, Reeves got a window to launch.
Decisive game 3. Reeves, hello.
Wow, and the clock was at 3.
To close the half, Luka shook free from McDaniels, got the switch he wanted, and did what he does best.
About a 3.5-second difference, shot clock and game clock. Good defense from Edwards. Doncic has to take a contested three and knocks it down.
58-54, a 4-point lead for LA heading into halftime after LeBron had exploded for 16 points in that second quarter alone. Luka was feeling so sick that he didn't even start the third, as Gabe Vincent filled in for him. McDaniels' ball pressure continued being a thorn in JJ's side.
Turnover for Reeves. Unforced error. Dribbled it right off his leg. Backcourt violation.
Well, again, some of the pressure from McDaniels. He's just got those long arms. He's long to begin with, a tremendous defender.
And with Ant getting blitzed on the pick and roll, he continued being a good release valve on the secondary action.
Gets to McDaniels. McDaniels off the bounce and banks it home.
With the stakes this high, Doncic made his way back from the locker room and immediately found Hayes on the pocket pass.
Here's Hayes all the way. Lay it up and in.
What's the
Jackson
left?
Hayes.
Unfortunately for LA, with their weakest defensive link weakened even more, transition D was horrendous in the third.
Conley fakes the pass, now kicks it out. Edwards wide open, chance to set, nails the three.
As well as their recovery after the Ant blitz.
Defensive production from him. Randall wide open, hits a three.
After getting mugged on the previous play,
A lot of contact. Reeves is furious, he thought he got hit.
Austin got his revenge on the lob to 23.
Reeves with an opportunity. The lob, the jam, throw it down, Bron on the break.
With Ant's gravity tilting the defense, LA was now late on every weak side rotation. JJ had to burn a timeout. After the break, Redick had Reeves setting a back screen for James before flying off a Rui flare for the sidestep.
Each other well. Reeves, nice fake there, and nails the three-pointer.
However, tired legs made for impossible blunders,
Clear path inside, misses the layup.
and the young star benefited.
Edwards comes the other way. Edwards gets in the paint, layup strong and good.
JJ then turned his sights to hunting Conley.
Coach, he's got such wonderful vision. He's orchestrating this one and settles in with the shooter's touch.
Coach Finch pulled Mike to the bench immediately, and Dante was the replacement who then had to deal with the Oklahomian blur.
Reeves drives, gets inside. His layup is good. It's knocked down.
LA's defensive intensity was now much better after that JJ timeout, so Ant answered by blessing us with the SeatGeek dunk of the game.
Drives inside on the slam. Oh, what a finish from Anthony Edwards.
With McDaniels dying on the screen, Rui got plenty of daylight to launch.
Oda. Yes!
And isolated on an island against Luka, Rudy refused to be in another highlight reel again.
Gobert the strip. McDaniels coast to coast. Count it and put him on the line.
Minnesota hustle and ball movement was tremendous.
Forward strip by Alexander Walker. Cookies leads to the bucket.
But with Luka going full ridiculous,
Doncic forces up the shot and hits it. Luka Doncic with Randall draped over him.
we entered the fourth with the Wolves only up 2. LA started the fourth aggressively doubling Randall in the post with positive results.
Underneath, fumbled that time by Alexander Walker. Taken by LeBron James.
So Coach Finch adjusted and had him operating at the top of the key instead.
Conley cuts off the ball. Beautiful look there from Randall.
With Dante making Dorian touch earth, the fans went ballistic.
DiVincenzo got him. Right on time, baby.
Bron went into that den of wolves and got mauled.
James hard drive, stops, surrounded, blocked by DiVincenzo.
And with no one putting a body on Conley on the glass, the vet snuck in there, saw the treasure, and decided to rob the bank. JJ gave his team the blueprint to securing this win.
Out on the roll, let's collect ourselves, all right? Can't let our offense dictate our defense, can't let our defense dictate our offense. We got to play better down there, and we got to take care of the basketball. If we don't turn the ball over and we hold them to one shot, we're going to win the game. We're going to win the game. We're right there, fellas. Right there. Start with a stop. Let's go.
Seeing the Wolves putting 2 on the ball, LeBron threaded it to Goodwin.
Bounce entry that time by Bron.
But Randall's tough shot making was keeping LA at just enough of a distance.
Double falling away. Difficult shot. Bounces around and drops through.
Remember when JJ had just said this?
And we got to take care of the basketball. If we don't turn the ball over and we hold them to one shot, we're going to win the game.
Well, as a coach, you can scream till your face is blue, but the execution comes down to the men inside those 4 lines.
Hachimura lost it off the shoe. McDaniels. Oh, he has daylight! McDaniels! 24 on the game.
Rui's screen forced the switch, and Braun did the 1-2 just the way you practice it at the park.
James rises up. Three-pointer's good.
But with the Wolves able to generate paint touches at will, they were just able to generate higher quality looks all over the court. It was an all-out Western shootout.
James gets another look for 3. Back-to-back threes for LeBron James. 35 points, and it's a 4-point game again.
But with Braun fumbling the throw-ahead pass, the young Wolves pounced.
Tied up James, fell out of his hands, picked up by McDaniels. McDaniels down the lane, inside, layup's good, and the foul. What a turn of events.
After this Luka floater, the game was tied.
Doncic fakes, goes right at Gobert, flips it up and in. The game is tied with 4.5 to play.
But from this point on, LA only scored 1 more point, while the Wolves put up 13 to end the ball game.
Shoot, Doncic leaning towards him. Edwards steps back, three-pointer, puts it in. Anthony Edwards drills the huge 3.
Ant was doing a masterful job of getting into the teeth of the defense and spraying it out to shooters.
Reed for 3.
Clutch Gene on 1,000 with the lights brighter than the sun.
ISO with James. The blow-by. Sticks down the lane. Got 2 more. 27 for Edwards.
Both offensively and defensively.
Edwards, who immediately twirls the finger. Edwards. Fires. Backbreaker.
Anthony Edwards, another clutch shot. Largest lead of the game. Timeout Lakers.
The Wolves had 30 more points in the paint than LA. They had 8 fewer turnovers and 15 more points off those turnovers. And that was the ball game. This series is so good. Game 4 can't come fast enough.